Hello, my name is Spy.
And my name is Red.
We're the owners of IC, or Outcast, whatever you want to call it.
We host MCC Island tournaments like others do,
We host a tournament every other Saturday.
with 6 to 12 teams depending on how many people sign up.
Our last tourney, ICS1, was a major success.
It was purple versus orange, right?
Yes it was. The winners of the last IC were the Purple Pandas who performed a sweep off onto the Orange Ocelots. The winners were O-Type, Poi, Poly, and Poxilian.
Congrats to them all for winning the first ever IC tournament.
Since then, we have had a lot of time to reevaluate how we do our tournaments. One of those changes being that we hired a lot of new staff.
Until I told him not to.
It did work out though, since we had Duncan do the scoring way faster than we were going to.
And King Sculpture made the player icons look very goofy.
You can say that again. Red team. This team is very, very solid. Based off last event's stats, they're all like A to B tiers.
Orange. This team is gonna be a very fun team. Maybe not gonna get first, but it's gonna bring a good vibe.
Yellow. Two newcomers and JJ's dream game order. This team stands a very good chance of winning.
Lime. Two rookies are on this Lime team, and they are well-rounded team because half of them are skilled at movement and the other half are good at PvP.
Green. This team is chock full of newcomers. 3 out of the bunch.
Scion. Despite being underdogs, this team will bring positive energy. Don't be confused if you find O-Type and Sazo may be arguing at some point.
Aqua. Velvet, Talky, Poi, and Tipo. Is this team even fair? It seems very underpowered and overpowered.
Blue. Spy?
I don't want to hear it. I've fallen off. I'm a B tier, okay?
Okay. I'll just say it's a good team then.
Purple. This team is really dependent on how well Red can do, to be honest.
I can hear you, you know.
It's a compliment!
Pink. Pink team is, who even formed this team? Very overpowered.
I want to say it wasn't me.
Right, blame King Sculpture because every team he creates is way too strong.
Real? These teams are really good, maybe a little unbalanced. Red team.
I do think it's gonna be Pink versus Red, though I do think Red's gonna get the win.
Red, what was the game word again? I have a really bad memory.
It's Sky Battle, Get to the Other Side, Battle Box, and Hole in the Wall.
Let's go to Poem live at the Sky Battle Station.
I'm here live from the Sky Battle Station. It's a bit windy up here. I broke my arm. That's something. Anyway, I'll tell you guys about Sky Battle and tournaments. In Sky Battle, everyone will need to take their own individual screenshots and post them in the team channel. Having tab open is really unnecessary too, but we don't really care too much. Getting kills is everything in IC, because just living will only amount up to 62 points. Even dating a single person makes a huge impact on your team. Unlike other games, IC has 4 rounds of Sky Battle, other than the leading 3 that MCI tournaments normally have, because it gives the least amount of points. Back to you, Spine Red.
We appreciate you explaining Sky Battle, Polion, and I wish you well in IC Test 2.
The next section of the video will have Scar describe how To Get to the Other Side operates in the tournament.
Let's go to Scar from the Tug Toss Island.
Hello, and welcome back to the segment called Guess That Horrible Curse That Annoys Everything and Makes the Game Bad. Or, guess that modifier. And TDT2S, or To Get to the Other Side, as the name suggests, the point of the game is to get to the other side and whack a chicken. You have to use your movement skills to get across the map, and the first to the other side wins. Make sure that one person is taking the photo that displays the scoreboard for each game. Hope everyone the best of luck, and may your modifiers be in your favor.
We appreciate Scar for explaining Tug Toss and pointing out how unreliable it is.
You simply say that since you finished below me in the previous tournament.
I've been training in Tug Toss, and I plan to finish in the top 5 this time.
I'll believe it when I see it. Duncan will proceed to Battle City to demonstrate the game's rules.
Welcome to the most bloodthirsty and kill-stealing game in IC, Battlebox, where everyone is desperate for kills. In order to see the points acquired by each player, one person from each team needs to take a screenshot while showing the entire scoreboard. Remember to respect your teammates' kills, because if you don't be surprised when they don't want to team with you again. Anyways, back to you, Spy and Red.
We appreciate you explaining BattleBox, Duncan. Has an ace ever been stolen from you, Red?
In fact, during Parkour Warrior Tournament 4, about a couple of days ago, a Build-A Cat stole my ace when I was 1 kill away from it.
Skill shit, to be honest. Staza will speak next and describe how Hole in the Wall works. To the slime lab.
Welcome to Hole in a Wall, a game about going through walls to outlast the other players. There's also a bit of spice thrown around in with the traps, like arrows just shooting you, or getting unlucky with one punch. You get points based off how many players you outlast. It can amount up to 700 points for winning one game. Hole in the Wall gives the most point out of all games.
Make sure not to fall off first. You'll die.
Now it's time for the most exciting part of Island Chaos, Dodgeball, which will be explained by King Scorcher.
Isn't that the guy who made some of the OP teams?
No comment.
This is Dodgeball. Dodgeball is a team-based 4v4 team game that requires you to communicate with your team. You are located on a floating ice platform, and the aim of the game is to shoot the entire opposing team before they shoot your team. There are only 2 arrows on the map, and the teams are supposed to trade arrows back and forth until one gets eliminated. The game is best of 5, so whichever team is first to 3 rounds wins. The map is completely flat, and you are not allowed to cross over entirely on the opposing team's side, and you are absolutely not allowed to shoot on the other half of the platform. You do not respawn until the next round is played. Yep, that's it. It's like you're supposed to shoot things or something. I know, crazy. So, that's it. See you later. How do I turn this thing off?
We appreciate the people who spoke on the game topics.
And we appreciate all of you in the audience who watched and supported this video. It helps out IC grow and such.
Well, that concludes the first ever IC video. The Discord for IC will be linked in the description.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Red, what's your favorite MCC Island game?
101% Battle Box.
Mine is Hole in the Wall. Comment down below what your favorite MCC Island game is.
Now, time for the credits. How do I turn this